Nomai Haramai, Kia Orana, Malolale, Tolofalava, and welcome to the continuation of Wednesday Night League for the final time in 2024. And what a way to finish it off with the Championship Women's Grand Final between the Otara Scorpions and the Richmond Rovers. The Roses out to do the damage. Who will win tonight on a rather cool night? There is the Championship Trophy. If you have just joined us earlier this evening, Te Aratu confirmed their place in the top three in the Fox Memorial Premiership with a 28-14 win over the Glenora Bears. It's a cool one. It's dropped by about a degree since we came on air 2 hours ago at 6 o'clock, so it's 12 degrees, and there's a little bit of a breeze out there. It's a cool night for footy, but there is a strong crowd in for this one. And our last night of Wednesday Night League, where some club is going to pick up $4,500 worth of Heart Sport gear if someone in the crowd gets their number picked. And that person will win $500 worth of Heart Sport gear. Maui, you better score a try. That's Te Ao Maui from the Otara Scorpions. We'll give you those team lists in just a moment. Stephen McIver, Crystal Orota in for this one. Got to say that first match was highly entertaining, but when they needed to, Te Aratu got the job done.
Oh, yeah, they did. They really stepped up. You know, started slow, but it's like I said earlier, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And the Roosters finished strong and got that second place now just for the interim. But, yeah, it was still a good game to watch.
Otara Scorpions are waiting to come out and run out for this Championship Grand Final. I love it when you have supporters, club supporters, and just getting down their whānau, the ainga out there, just supporting the teams as they come on. The ao whānau, ao whare, that's what we are about here at the Auckland Rugby League. And smiles all around as the Otara Scorpions step out for their grand final, the Championship Grand Final here at Mount Smart number 2. Oh, there'll be excitement aplenty, low fives, high fives, whatever you want. And there are the Otara Scorpions as they line up. Keep your eye on Shante Toa in 6 and Kyla Poimatangi Matautia in 6 and 7. They will run the side around. Also Te Ao Maui and also Jana McGalley, who normally hits out for the women's premiership team as well. Pretty strong bench too. So that'll be something to look out for. Keep your eye on those numbers. Keep your eye on how they roll out tonight. They'll face up against the Richmond Roses, who are fresh back from celebrating their 30th anniversary. A club that's produced the likes of Luis Aviaki, of course, the inaugural NRLW women's coach.
Ruth Vai there coming out, leading the championship side. She's been a legend of our game for a very long time. She's been around a long time, alongside Charlene Atai, Luis Aviaki, and Georgia Hale too. All legends of our game. Georgia's still paving the way for our female athletes, but all representatives and proud representatives from the Richmond Roses.
Gotta love it. Georgia Hale, of course, playing for the Titans again in the NRLW. As you take a look at that side, and as you saw, Ruth Vai leading them out in the number 12 jersey. Rowena Kunwai-Yu and Philippa Smith in the halves will be the women to roll this team around. And that's the Richmond Roses, coached by Fina Mamani. Here's Mr. Nigel Williams refereeing tonight. David Miller and Ovali will do double duty as they have done for all of the season. They've been magical on the sideline as touchies and haven't complained one bit. You see them after every night. They're chatting away and giggling and laughing. They just love the game of rugby league as we do. If you're watching this on Sky Sport or the Auckland Rugby League YouTube channel, welcome to Mount Smart number 2 in Tamaki Makaurau, Auckland. This is the Championship Grand Final, and it will be the Richmond Roses to kick off and Otara to receive. And we are underway in the grand final, the championship decider for 2024. Otara with first use of the wall. Tidy carry first from Hannah Davis for Otara.
Hold. Wait, go, one.
So that's our first look at championship football. This is the grade below the Steel Shanks Premiership. Good, strong defence by Oceanella Taua.
Stand now. Hold you, Richmond. Go. 2.
Didn't allow Monica Whakaosile anywhere to go. That's a healthy run, but look at that. Right under the rib cage from Danielle Apina.
Wait. Go. 3.
So settling down, lots of ball movement. Nice brush off. Shante Toa, watch out. Just brushed off the tackler. Otara still with ball in hand. Great carry from Whakaosile. 5 and last. Will they go to the air? Probably. It'll be Toa. Sidesteps a little bit more and goes to the air. It's come off an Otara Scorpion and been picked up by Tailia Solomona. So good set in many ways, just like the first game we had tonight. A good solid set, good finish.
Yeah, good opening set from Otara. You know, Shante, their kicker, could be a point of difference tonight. She played in their premiership side against us last week and she was brilliant. She was our player of the match from their side, so she'll be a threat out there for the Otara Scorpions tonight.
So just playing the ball off the mark, reset by referee Williams. We know he's a stickler for the rules in respect of that. So Richmond's first use of the ball. Kamuhemu. Oh, good tackle down low on Apina. That was a little Poimatangi Matautia. Goes to the air off the boot of Philippa Smith. Oh, it's bounced to the left, but it's going to be too heavy, is it? Oh, she let it go. So here we go. This is a good hit back by Levi Timu. Not much of a chase. Chase would have been handy there, Crystal.
Yeah, would have been. But a bit of pressure. A good return.
Jalo Ropati. There's a famous name in the world of New Zealand Rugby League. Fa'alongo. That's Lorna. Plays the ball. Bit of a slow play of the ball. There's Shante. Shante puts the big right out. Shante still going down that touchline. Cuts back in. Gets a little flick pass back to Debbie Upifoa. Already you sense that Toa is going to be a handful. Nice crisp little passes. Whakaosile getting in amongst it. Richmond on the back foot. Shante Toa, isn't she powerful?
Yeah, she's strong. Her kicking game is brilliant.
Well, this time off the lefter. Nicely picked up. And straight through goes Morris Ponga. So there's plenty of space here, Crystal.
Yeah, once we, you know, it's been it's been pretty fast to start the game. So it's going to be, you know, battle of the fittest. See who can maintain that pace of the game the longest.
That's a nice carry. That's a really good carry from Tegan Spicer. Look up. Here's Leah Taua. Leah Taua still going. Look at the leg drop. She's carrying the players with her. 10 inside the Otara half. Richmond Roses with the ball. Slow play picked up by Tatupu. That's Adele. 5 and last. They'll go to the air off the kick of Kunwayu. Oh, they let it go again, but it's going to sit up. Not this time. So they get away with it this time, Otara. And Timu brings it back.
Wait. Okay.
So you sense already Mr. Williams isn't going to allow the quick plays here. He wants everybody back and onside.
Yeah, it's a bummer. You always want to try and get the game, you know, moving fast as you can. I know how frustrating that can be when you're on the field. Just want to build that momentum.
Even more frustrating when you're a coach. Oh, shot! So Tupu just absolutely, no, it wasn't. It was actually Leotawa just hammering the Otara player. Well, she would have felt that too. This is Mangali. Mangali still going. Jana's still going. Throws off one, finally stopped down low. Jana Mangali. Get the ball away. This is Shante Toa. Looks across. and just gets it off.
Got too much weight on the kick.
That player that Leotoa hit was Logan Hedawini. She bounced back up pretty quickly.
Yeah, it looks like there's some tired players about.
Got to love the fact that Tor is looking. You know, she's not looking down the lane. She's looking across and sensed there was an opportunity there.
Yeah, got to bear in mind too that both of these teams just played on Sunday, so it's a very short turnaround for these ladies, and you know the bodies will still be feeling it from their games on Sunday, and that could be a reflection out there tonight.
Well, Otara got through to this final with a 22-16 win over Manorewa, and Richmond were too strong for Mount Albert, 36-8 in the semi-final. So yeah, quick turnaround, but it's a final. You find it somewhere, don't you?
Yeah, you got to sometimes just rely on that adrenaline.
80 minutes of it. Another strong carry from Apena. Danielle gets the Roses into the enemy territory. Leotoa being busy, very busy already, has Oceana. Now finding some space, lots of space. Too much space, you might say, but that's Western Masiotama. Last, oh, wait, they're going to run it. They went to kick it. They're going to run it. They're still alive, the Roses. Ball still alive. This is Malamatenios, and she gets through. Just like that. They shaped a kick, kept it in hand, and first try in the grand final goes to the Richmond Roses. Alyssa Malamatenios.
What a beautiful try. What a pure individual brilliance from herself. Seen this ball, didn't go straight to her hand. She had to reach above her head. Bumps off two people in the process. Her ribbons go flying, but that doesn't stop her. Gets Richmond on the board for the first try of the game tonight in this championship final.
Alyssa Malamatenios scores the first try for the Richmond Roses in the championship grand final. You would have sensed that momentum was all going the Otara way, particularly those two big runs from Shonte Tour early and Jana Mangele, but no, it's Alyssa Malamatenios for the Richmond Roses first to score. Change already for the Roses. Bernadette Fido is on and Tatupu is off. Can she convert her own try? Yes, she does. What a start. Rose is happy about that. All in. And it's 6-0 in the grand final to the Roses. And that almost came out of nowhere, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
I mean, we were watching the Otara Scorpions just run down that left edge or the right edge of Richmond and sort of almost carve up, but no. Roses had other ideas, so it'll be the Otara Scorpions to restart.
You look across this Otara team, they've got quite a few of their premiership players playing in this side. So, you know, they're very fortunate that they can do that. Both sides can do that, but this side seem to have more of their premiership players playing.
Shonte Tour with a hell of a restart. Oh, that's beautifully taken. There's a real confidence about the Richmond Roses at this point in the match. Just a slow play of the ball. And this is Fido on off the bench. Oh, they're running. They're running and gunning. Here come the Roses again. Good strong tackle. Good run by Masiotama. Trying to get the quick play of the ball. Tell you what, you won't want to push referee Williams. Leotoa dragged to the deck by Hedawini. Though Marvia, the little hooker. Hemu looks up. They drop it back and said, oh, high shot on the try scorer. Tour gets one. Gotta say, they're not taking any prisoners tonight. Here it is here. Comes back in, and it's just a loose arm. It's a loose arm, but it's too high, right?
Hold it down the white line, lady. You're waiting on your cap.
So the set starts 20 out from the Otara line. Whoops.
Come back, Logan.
Masiotama. Quite an upright runner, but also hard to get to the deck.
Go, one.
Kamuhemu looks up. Who does she find? She finds Bernadette Fido.
Make the line, ladies. Make that line.
Inside the 10, 5 out from the Scorpions line. She's going to have to go herself, Kamuhemu.
Up together.
Smith looks up. Who's she got? She's going to go left, she's going to go right. She decides to go left. And they're all running. Here come the Roses. This will be an easy one. And Mariah Tuponiwa scores for the Roses. They're in again. It was almost in slow motion watching that one.
Yeah, you could see the Otara defence were quite compressed. They were, there's quite a few around the goal area. And obviously they were shy on that right edge, but just opened up space for Richmond to get in for their second try. A beautiful long ball there. It's coming across. Beautiful pass again. But that's just beautiful play from the Richmond Roses.
Got a bit nervous when she went down to touch their ball down. I was waiting for her to go forward rather than sort of casually slide back to touch the ball down. But the pass from Tegan Spicer was a sweet one. And Mariah Tuponiwa scores for the Roses. They're in again, 10-0, and the kick's still to come. You've got to love the way they're approaching this game. Ball in hand, just run and gun.
Oh, yeah, the ball movement from Richmond has been great, and it's a team sport, right? When you're sharing the workload and spreading the ball like Richmond are, earning the right to go wide, that's the result. And 2 quick tries back to back.
Malamatenios with the conversion attempt. She got the conversion on her own try. Let's see how she goes here. Strikes it pretty well, but got under it and just doesn't get the distance. So extra's not added, but it's all Richmond at the moment in the grand final. They lead the Otara Scorpions 10-0. Whanelua Hafoka is on and Tatupu is off. Adele Tatupu is off for the Richmond Roses. So they're the first to make some changes. Richmond Roses. Wow, wouldn't this be the cherry on top of the cake to celebrate their 30th anniversary? And you're reading those names out: Ruth Vire, Charlene Atai, Georgia Hale, Louisa Aviaki. You go, wow, that's some history there.
Yes, many trailblazers from the Richmond Roses.
With the restart. Oh! How's that a hit from Lorna Fa'alongo on Malamatenios? This is finals footy. Wow. Cut her in half. Richmond. Straight up the guts.
Hold. Go, 3.
You've got to love what they're doing here. This is Whanelua Hafoka, fresh off the bench, first carry, now getting deep into the Scorpions half. Look at this running, no real pressure on them at the moment. Spicer tries the dummy, takes the tackle instead. 5 and last for the Roses. What will they do? They'll take to the air. Fukunwayu, tidily taken by Jana Magale. Oh, what a head-on shot from Tylea Solomona on tour. Stopped that run very quickly. Timu dragged to the deck. Richmond are here to play. Masiotama's rolled out of that one. A little sore. Another good front-on tackle from Daniela Paina for the Roses. They're on 4. One tackle up their sleeve. That's Tiamawi. Kunwayu did a great job there. She was trying to get the ball away and wrapped her up. Last tackle for the Scorpions. Goes that big boot of Shonte, oh, called offside. Looks like he's called offside because there was certainly no attempt by the defender to get the ball. There's the offside call from referee Nigel Williams. Oh, good strong run by Talia Solomon. I think the one thing that's standing out right now is that their 10 metres is pretty loose in the sense they're not really getting up the Scorpions to try and shut down this running game of the Roses.
Yeah, there's not much line speed at the moment. Not sure if that's from fatigue or...
So it's all been the Richmond Roses in the last 15 minutes. Oh, she played that ball sideways. Apaina, still going, Apaina. Sucked in the likes of Whakaosilia. Last tackle. Kunwayu, big ball out. Spice is there. Got runners either side. Pops it up. It's still alive. Can they get it away? Yes, they do. Try scorer from the last. Tuponiwa! No.
Good support play, though. Great support play.
For a moment there, I thought the first pass was a forward pass. It looked a little suspect, but they were running. She was running with support, which is fantastic. So finally, the Scorpions get some ball. They're trailing by 10 in the championship grand final for the Auckland Rugby League. Already we're just a little over 22 to play. Taking Spicer says, I didn't touch it. Look at me, I didn't touch it. Watch here. So you can see Spicer in there. She's the dominant tackler there. Let's get a better view here. Oh, I was cleanly lost. There was no interference. She was just trying to get off her. Oh, she gets the opposition finger point. No, it was you. It was you. So, perfect position to strike again for the Richmond Roses off the knock-on. Logan Header Winnie will want to make up for that with some big defence. Roses now. What have they got? They love that little play. There's a try scorer from the first try. Alyssa Malamatenios. They're deep to the left. That's where they come. Hafoka runs into a good tackle from Mangele. Numbers. Fido. Fido still going. It's still alive. Try!
Good grounding there, guys.
Kamu Hemu. And Charlie does the job. Keeping the ball alive. That's what Richmond have been doing from the start. And it's paying off. That's try number 3 for them. Glad you helped me out there. Charlie Kamuhemu. The hooker. Watch this.
It's a beautiful offload there.
Beats the tackle of Levi Tumu. And just good awareness of where the line was too. I mean, yes, it's only 2 meters away, but watch it. Where are eyes looking? Yep. Yeah. Nice work.
Three tacklers on her, but the ball wasn't locked up and got that offload away. Try number 3 for Richmond Roses.
14-0 and the kick to come, and a more pleasant position for Malamatenios to attempt the conversion. She's missed one, so she's running at 50%. Let's see how she treats this one. Oh, bit of a hook on that one. She's looked up and gone, ooh, sorry. So 14-0 in the grand final, and the Richmond Roses looking the stronger of the two at this point in the match. 14-0. So Otara with work to do. They started the stronger of the two. And that was through the boot of Shonte Tor, the runs of Shonte Tor, Jana Mangele, and through the middle with Monica Whakaosilea. They're now going to have to reset and not panic. There's a long way to go. Still just under 20 minutes here. Again, taken beautifully by Malabatenios. She's tough, isn't she?
Yeah, she'll just get up and play it, carry on.
I suppose in situations like this, when it comes to a grand final, it's how much you want it. How much do you... Look at that. Get out of my way, says Apaina.
Hold. Go.
That's Leva Suli on. There's the change. Leva Suli fresh off the bench. First carry.
Go. 3.
Another good, strong run by
Lock in, man.
Whanalua Hafoka.
Hold. Go. 4. 5 and last.
5 and last.
5 last.
Quite a way out from the line. They'll go to the air on this one off the boot of Kunwayu. Rowena lets it bounce. This time they're not going to get it back, and this is Levi Timu. She's got some wheels. She also got some defence to get through in the form of Spicer. Latu, that's Ilasi. Latu in the 4.
Holding ladies. Wait. Go. 2.
Otara going to have to dig deep. Jello Ropate.
Move, 18. Back on me, winger.
Famasula Filippo is on in the 18. Oh, that's gone way forward. They have misread that completely. Shonte Toa just timed that wrong. That's what the Wanga Tolu Ono on for Otara. Lords Tuiala is also on for Otara. They've taken off Logan Hedawini. So, cheap ball for Richmond. They start this about 32 out from the Otara line. This left edge is certainly doing the job for Richmond Roses. I get the impression that Lords Tuiala is out on that edge to try and tighten it up. Ruth Vai, look at her go. Takes 3 to stop her.
Inside here. Hold. Go. 2.
Afuka stopped, 9 out.
Rise up. Go. 3.
They go to the left. They know they could get something out of this one. Kunwayu, ball Spicer. Spicer still alive, brushes off the tackle. Try number 4. And the Roses are in again in the grand final.
This left edge of the Richmond Roses, it's on fire tonight.
I just love the way she just hung on to that ball as if glue was on it. She just basically was just a little nothing flash, just bounced her off, cradled the ball, went through. Tegan Spicer was waiting for the pass. Actually, out to Tuponiwa. Watch this. Just bang. Bounces off Timu, finds the gap, try. Gotta love the work, though, from Kunwayu. She is really leading this team around. Her passing game is beautiful, right? She looks confident with the ball. When you see that head-on shot, knows exactly where it wants to be.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, she's got a great pass, but it's her vision and the options that she's taking are the right ones, and she's putting the runners into space and creating those opportunities for this left edge to score these tries. So,
a bit of wind there, probably coming off the referee's mic if you can hear that. There is some wind out there. It's a little breezy, and with the cold conditions. Now, change of kicker. This is Paulina Morris Ponga this time for the Roses. slots that one straight through, and believe it or not, it's 20 points to 0. Richmond leading Otara in the grand final. And they will be running on some adrenaline, but they're certainly running on some beautiful play. Tegan Spicer, 4th try scorer for the Roses. I'm always mindful just to be very careful when you start saying it could be their night, because what we've seen in the women's game, it can flick like a switch. And, you know, Otara are no slouches, and they've got some talent on that side. They've just been blown off the park at this point. Tor with the restart. Another high one. This time she goes to the right-hand side. Kunwayu gets away and just gets a tidy 10, 12 metres. Kunwayu all over it. That's Tatupu, Adele. Kamuhemu. I do like this combination of Philippa Smith and Kunwayu. The way they're playing, the options they're dropping the ball behind is really effective. And you sort of watch that, and you almost suggesting that the Otara Scorpions are just a bit sort of, where's it going next?
Yeah, they're doing a great job of bringing the edges back into the game. So they're bringing them off the edge, bringing them through the middle, and they're just creating opportunities for their side. So they're doing a great job to lead their team around the park. And
they're getting good carries as well. Kunwayu goes to the air again, finds some space. They've allowed it to bounce, which is dangerous. Oh, that was so close. Knock on Richmond, but gee, that was close. Tuponiwa almost regathered that, and that would have been real trouble for Otara. Let's just say they dodged a bullet there, because they're not attacking the ball, Otara.
Yeah, you've got to try and catch those kicks on a full. Easier said than done, but in finals footy, it's just so crucial to take those opportunities in those moments.
Jello Ropari wrapped up, working their way off, and now they're meeting some defence, some real defence. Tatupu and over the top. Here's that's a good strong run from Yana Mingeli. 10 out from halfway. Scorpions yet to score. That's a tidy run. Anther gets the ball away, but it's a forward pass. Edwini forward pass, and a promising move let down by just a poor decision to throw the ball forward. Under 12 to play. Richmond 20, Otara 0. I've got to be honest, did you see this score coming at this point?
No, I actually wasn't too sure. I haven't actually watched any of the championship games. But yeah, I've known that, you know, Otara and Richmond have been dominating through the season. But when I looked at the paper, if I'm completely honest, and I seen that quite a few of their premiership players had come up for Otara, I thought, you know, it could be a very tough game. But I mean, Richmond have been playing consistently with their championship players, which you need to have connection and team cohesion amongst the side. And when you're playing together week in, week out, that's a result.
The other interesting thing here too is that both these sides of the premiership are strong teams.
They are.
You know,
yeah.
Richmond top of the pile, Otara sitting there or thereabouts. I think P3 at the moment behind your team, Papakura. It bodes well for these clubs that they have strong women's teams and connections. Oh, Shante Toa. Who did she run over? She ran over Morris Ponga. Ow! Okay, so they've started to pick the pace of the game up now, Otara. How Richmond respond to this will be interesting to watch. We saw in the last game when the Roosters picked up the play, Glenora sort of struggled to hold them off. There's a good carry by Wanga Toluwonu. Wati plays the ball. So now they look like they're full of some running. Oh, gaps opened up. Gaps opened up so much that, yes, Monica Whakaosile scores for Otara. They're on the board. Don't look over your shoulder, because here come Otara. Monica Whakaosile scores the first try for Otara in this championship grand final. All on the back of picking the pace up and just holding on to the ball.
Yeah, just creating some momentum, getting the Richmond Roses on the back foot. But that was, that was just a powerful run there by Monica. Big right hand fend to the face. 3 defenders try to tackle her, but I know how powerful she is. She's definitely someone that's hard to handle, hard to tackle. She's very powerful. Got the strong right hand fend. And she gets Otara on the board for the night for the first time.
That's a grand final try to Monica Whakaosilea. You just get that little feeling, Crystal, that's the warning sign.
Yeah, well, it's still early days in the game, especially in finals footy. You just never know what's going to happen and what can happen.
So, Shante Tour has got a heck of a boot on her. Lines up the conversion. She will want the full set here. Taking your time, the big deep breath in. Takes a look at the posts. Strikes it well, but just pulls it to the left. So no change to the score after that try. It's Richmond 20, Otara 4 in the grand final. Lots of noisy support for both sides. The Roses with a 16-point lead. This is Mount Smart number 2. As they get ready to restart, it's been a wonderful season of Wednesday Night League. Thanks to all the sponsors of Wednesday Night League, the Stream Shop, Dynasty Sport, Heart Sport, Hayden and Rollitt, Vibe, which is Aotearoa's newest carbonated health drink, and also Steeden. Takes the village to bring you something special. The annual awards on the 24th of August, a week after the grand final, which is actually at Go Media Stadium, Mount Smart, the number 1 ground. Richmond with a restart. That's a good, strong carry from Joy Tulavai. So working the bench over Otara. Chopped down is Whakaosilea. They've got some running in now in them. Oh, good tackle. Ball's come free. Picked up beautifully by Tatupu. Let's see if they can match the pace now. Let's see if they can put the Scorpions on the back foot again. This is Levasuli. Keep your eye on where Rowena Kunwayu is along with Philippa Smith. There's Kunwayu. Drops it back to Leatawa. Leatawa still going even on one leg and just grabs an extra 5. There's Kunwayu. They're allowing it to run. Leatawa again, second carry in the set. They're hanging off her. They can't afford to do that, Otara. 5 out. 16-point lead. Can they extend it? They go to the right. Loose pass picked up by Malabatenios. First try score over those. They're just letting her go. And she gets the ball away. Leatawa finds Kunwayu. Does she go alone? And does she get down? I think she got down.
She's on the line.
I think she got down.
Try.
Yes, she did. The Roses are in again. This time it's Rowena Kunwayu. How about that? They just watched her come to the line and went, uh-oh, better stop her. Too late.
She's been setting everyone else up for tries this whole game, and this time she decides to run herself. But she's been running amok for the left edge this whole game, and well-deserved try by her. But there's a lot of foundation work leading into this by Leatawa. She's done a lot of work, a couple of good hit-ups, and what a beautiful try by Kunwayu.
That's probably one of the best tries we've seen all season, purely on back of what you've just stated. The involvement of everybody in the build-up, just nice setup, full stop.
Yeah, the forwards have been setting the platform in regards to Leatawa. Had a couple of strong carries, got them into good ball, and then they'll be standing off Kunwayu because she's been playing the passing game, but she decides to run herself, and as a result, she's Got Richmond in for another try.
Simple game footy, isn't it? Gotta love it. Ponga strikes it again. Got the hook going on, so the extras are not added, but the lead is now a 20-point lead. It's 24-4. Richmond lead the Otara Scorpions in the championship grand final. It's a good sign, this, about a side that wants to win a championship that can, let's say, concede a pretty easy try and go, okay, then force the turnover, then actually execute to make sure on the back of that turnover they get a result.
Yeah, and they're doing it collectively as a team as well.
Tour to restart for the Scorpions. I have to be in the shed to hear that. Oh, look at Spicer. Oh, she be careful. Tried to put the big dummy on. Almost made a dummy out of herself by being pushed over the touchline. Well, if you're wondering how good the Roses are at the moment when it comes to the completion rate, it sits at 92% as opposed to the Scorpions' 56%. The thing here is that they're making the most of that 92%. And they've got a 62-38 possession advantage. Oh, strong Tour can't hold on to the Richmond attack. And they're still going. Hafoka. She finds Lever, Suli. Plays the ball, waits for Kamuhemu, puts a beautiful ball back into the hands. Oh, Kunwayu didn't like that. I made a mistake, but you're going to pay for it anyway. Kunwayu, straight on, just barrels her opposite. Was that Fakusile? I think she nobbled straight into her. Oh my goodness. I love this game. Hey. How good's this game of rugby league? Ropati trying to get around the Richmond defence. Little over 2 to play in the first half of the championship grand final. Wow.
She's putting her hand up for the Health Basics Woman of the Match, that's for sure. Rowena?
Yeah, you got that right. And as far as I'm concerned, Rana, she's way out in front.
Yes, she
has been controlling this half beautifully. Mangele plays the ball. They're inside the Roses half. This is Tolu Onu. Tuluona trying to rip the Richmond players off her so she can get the quick play of the ball. Doesn't really get it, but there's no marker on their away. Hedawini, who does she find? The big boot of Toa. They're going to let it bounce because they feel it's going to go out, and it does. Nice play, Richmond. 24-4, 20-point gap in the first half of this championship grand final, and we're getting everything.
Yeah, Richmond looked very calm. You know, composed. Obviously, with a 20-point lead, you would be. But just from the start, you know, they've just played a team game, and they've kept themselves composed right throughout.
Time off has been called by referee Williams.
There's an injury in back play.
Oh, I think there's a little bit of concern too. So the left leg being raised. It could it be a knee? I mean, we both spent years watching this, so they normally when they do that, they lift the knee and they lift the leg to test the knee, correct?
Yes, they do.
You've been down that. Have
Great
you been?
observation.
Thank you. Thanks, Doc. Ruta.
Yeah. Could also suggest with the strapping on the knee that it might be the knee.
Great observation, Doc. Bernadette Fido comes back onto the field. Oh, yep. I think the limp suggests it's a knee. The care of our players is really important, and we've got to say thanks also to Hatohone St. John, who have been here every Wednesday, making sure that if a player does get in a bit of bother, they are here and being looked after. It's a big family when you're taking all the sponsors and the supporters and the volunteers who do such a magnificent job as well. Okay, a little over 60 seconds to play. Look at this. Ponga rushes out quickly, catches the Scorpions unaware. Oh, that's a good tackle from Nive Taulanga, who's come on in 16 for the Otara Scorpions. This is Spicer. Unafraid to walk into that blue and red brick wall, and it is a brick wall. I tell you what, they've broken it, and they've broken it 5 times. Oh, high shot from Toluanu. No. Now Fido. The interesting thing to watch here is Suli carts the ball up. They're not too fussed at the moment. They'll take the potential high shot and move on, Richmond. As you said, very calm, very controlled.
And that comes down to discipline as well, you know. It's not easy to stay disciplined when you get the head high or you get tackled high, but they've done well all around Richmond so far.
They've done so well that at half-time in the Championship Grand Final for the Auckland Rugby League Women, the Richmond Roses in their 30th anniversary year lead 24-4. Stick around, we'll show you some pretty handy tries in the half and bring you more live rugby league.
Hustle, tempo,
Uso,
mate.
Talofa, Vinaka Saipe.
It's 7th season. When are you sending the money over?
Don't worry about it. It sends through ClickX. It's fast and easy.
But how fast will the money get here?
Oh, heckers, mate. It's like this fast. Hurry up, man. Hurry up.
Oh, sorry. We'll buy that TV.
ClickX for super fast, easy money transfers to Tonga, Samoa, Fiji, Vanuatu, Cook Islands, and Papua New Guinea. Go to clickx.com now.
Introducing Curo by Downlights, exclusively at Briscoe's, where luxury meets purpose. At Downlights, we believe in the power of diversity, equity and inclusivity. That's why we're proud to employ industrious young adults with Down syndrome and learning disabilities. With every Downlights candle or Briscoe's Curo home fragrance purchase, you are supporting meaningful employment opportunities for young disabled New Zealanders. Briscoe's proudly supports Downlights.
Tasman FX are the trusted global payment specialists in Australia and New Zealand, offering a streamlined, cost-effective and simplified approach to global payments and FX. Our experienced consultants will tailor your foreign exchange to best suit your needs, with highly competitive exchange rates and outstanding customer service across a broad range of foreign exchange services. Take the stress out of FX with Tasman Foreign Exchange. Visit tasmanfx.com for more information.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, last time I checked, I'm still high. Real hot. Kept it dope without a pill pop. Built cars, steady climbing to the hilltop. Tip top, did it all off of a TikTok. Yeah, last time I checked, I still that guy that did it on my own. Stay independent. For you to get what I'm getting, it will probably take a village. Just give me a minute, turn a snippet to a hit, and now they all want a percentage, but I'm only paying visits. Big dog, hit them with thick thumbs and a quick draw. Pit boss, if they ain't playing, they getting kicked off. Jigsaw, I got them puzzled, got them a bit lost. It's a feeding frenzy, I put the beat in a pig trough. Got it on lock, got the password. Type of thing you couldn't manufacture. 10,000 hours, got it mastered. Can't you see the patterns? Last time I checked, I'm still high. Real hot, kept it dope without a pill pop. Built cars, steady climbing to the hilltop. Tip top, did it all off of a TikTok. Yeah, last time I checked, I was still hot. Real hot, kept it dope without a pill pop. Built cars, steady climbing to the hilltop. Tip top, did it
24-4 at half-time in the Championship Grand Final at Mount Smart. Stadium number 2 on the final night of Wednesday Night League, and it's been a busy first half for the Richmond Roses, as you can tell by the scoreline. And first try, and a bit of a solo run by Alyssa Malamatenios, Crystal.
Oh, she's so strong, so powerful in this instance, and see her ribbon go flying. But it was beautiful ball movement from the Richmond Roses to get it out onto that right edge. Lovely little fend there, bounced off the defender, and this was the first try to open up the night for this championship final.
And then we just saw some beautiful play again. Keep your own that ball from Rowena Kunwayu, and then Mariah Tuponiwa just got it down, but got it down well.
Yeah, she just got it down, but like you said, it's been the shifting of the ball from Kunwayu to get it out to this left edge, where they've been having, running amok and scoring a lot of points. But this one here also was a bit of hit and spin and a nice clean offload, only 1 metre out from the try line, but this too strong, too powerful, slams the ball down, and this was when, the Richmond Roses started getting ahead on the scoreline.
Look at that again. Look who's in there. This time was Tegan Spicer off that beautiful pass from Kunwayu. It just looked all too easy, but I just love the way that ball comes out. They finally got on the board, and it was just a clean run to the line and a big face plant from Monica Fakosilea. That was a hell of a try.
Yeah, this was a strong, nice, beautiful ball from Jana Mangelia, though. Nice right-hand fend, but Monica's just so strong. She's so powerful, and this was what opened it up for Otara Scorpions. That's their try that they've scored for tonight. But again, here on the left edge, a well-deserved try by Kunwayu. She's been running amok, and she's been setting everyone else up for tries, but she got herself a try in this instance.
And the numbers will tell the story when you take a look at the stats, just how dominant they have been. Look at the completion rate, 92 plays 60, possession 60 plays 40, and on the board it's 5 tries to 1. But it's all got to come from somewhere, and over the holidays the Auckland Rugby League ran a young women's academy, teach them a lot about the game of rugby league, both off and on the field. And Crystal spoke to Letitia Taylor, the head of women's and college rugby, about it.
Well, kia ora, Tish. You've recently launched the first female ARL Academy. Could you just give us a little bit more insight into what this actually is?
Yeah, so our ARL Academy was held for our top 30 16s and 18s girls from various clubs around Auckland. The academy pretty much centred around the upskilling of our girls on the transition from club rugby league to representative rugby league. And the academy was run by coaches that have various experience from grassroots level all the way up to NRLW and international level.
And what was the purpose around launching and starting this academy?
Yep, so we noticed that we had a large number of girls being signed to NRL Pathways teams. So we had 53 girls over the last 3 years be signed into Australian-based NRL Pathways teams. But that number didn't show the amount of girls that were signed into squads and didn't take the field or didn't finish their pre-seasons. So we had a large number of girls that were signed to NRL teams, but unfortunately didn't make it to the field or didn't make it past pre-season. And we brought it back and down to the fact that our girls were transitioning straight from club rugby league into an elite pre-season, which is very hard and understandable that the girls were going over without their families and stuff, so it makes it very difficult for them to be successful in those areas. So we thought we'd run this academy and try our best to upskill our girls and make sure that when they do progress into that next level that they are successful when they do so.
That sounds like great progression heading forward. What opportunities do you see arising from the launch of this academy heading into the future?
Yep, so hopefully if we can continue to do programs and projects like this, we can sort of emphasise the amount of talent that we do have here, and it may push external clubs such as the Warriors to put in Tasha Gale teams, Lisa Fields teams and those Pathways teams that can set our girls up here so they don't have to leave their families and pursue their dreams overseas.
Awesome. Thank you for all your work that you're doing for our ladies in the pathways of our game.
Thanks, Crystal. Appreciate it.
Mount Smart number 2 in the second half of the Championship Grand Final about to get underway. And it's the Richmond Roses leading the Otara Scorpions 24-4. And it will be Otara to kick off and give more ball to the Richmond Roses. Oh, dangerous start for the Richmond Roses, but they get it back. So, Roses, good carry by Bernadette Fido. They'd love to move the ball. Oh, that's a good solid hit by the Otara Scorpions on Apaina. Whanelua Hafoka gets the quick play of the ball away. They decide to go again. Look at this run, just straight through the middle. They're making some good meters. That was Apaina again, second carry in the set. They've got a Kunwai Yu for the kick, and it's gone straight down the throat of Lords Tuiala, and she's bundled back by Malamatenios. I've got to say also, Malamatenios, Crystal. Oh, shot, but it's high. A little dangerous. Apologises. Don't get that in the men's game, do you? You just look at each other. The women just look up and say, sorry, move on. So polite. I love it.
Sportsmanship.
Yeah, completely. Shante Toa. I tell you what, they get better be careful here, the Roses, because a quick start here by the Otara Scorpions might just be the catalyst they need. Anna Davis back on for another stint. This is Lords. Needs two to stop her. They rough her up too. Tuiala looking for the quick play of the ball. They better be careful. That's Faimasulo Filippo on an 18. It's a good carry by Debbie Ufipoa. Toluonu still going, and she spins and scores, does she? Or is she held up?
Ooh,
held up.
Great defense. That was a strong run. Almost looked like a sure thing for Toluonu, but
look at this. Kept going. Bounce one. Spins. Who gets underneath her? That's Faimasulo Filippo.
Way to get the body underneath.
Is that perfect, coach? Is that a perfect play by that? Well, hang on. Hold your breath. Here come the Scorpions. And they score through Lorna Fa'alongo. Early in the second half. Scorpions strike. Wow, look out. Look out.
Scorpions are back.
Lorna Fa'alongo scores the second try for the Otara Scorpions on the back of that held up play.
Yeah, we were looking at the held up, but what a pass here from Shante. Out to this left edge where Richmond in the first half scored a lot of their tries.
Defence was pretty compressed. Look how close they were to each other. And they were just too late, and Fa'alongo too quick as well. So the compressed D off the back of probably getting a bit excited about the hell up has cost them.
Yeah, we were still looking at what a great try saver that was, and in the meantime, the Scorpions got on with it.
Shunte Tour with the chance to add the extra, so 24-8. You know, they could probably start chipping away now, right? So another challenging kick for Tour. About 3 in and 22 out. Well, she's hooked that, so it doesn't go the extra. So they go on 4s at the moment. And it's 24-8. So that's where the Roses have to be careful now.
Yeah, the sort of, you know, weren't as there wasn't as much urgency, so to speak, in that opening couple of sets. But yeah, you can see obviously that Coach Lewis has had some stern words with the Otara Scorpions, because they've come out in the second half with a lot more intent, a lot more purpose in what they're doing and how they're running. And yeah, it's something that the Richmond Roses will need to be careful of in the second half.
Underway again the second half of this championship grand final, being led by the Richmond Roses, 24-8. And look who that is. A little bit of anger going on. They want the quick play, and away they go. Mr. Williams lets it go. Watch out. Here comes Ghana Mangeli. Still going, Mangeli. Still going. Bumps them all off. She's going to go all the way. Oh, yeah! Scorpions go bang, bang. Look out, Richmond. Here comes Otara. What did I say? Don't look over your shoulder.
Yep. There's this pure brilliance there from Ghana Mangeli.
I was waiting for Nigel Williams to call her back.
Well, he's been doing that the whole game, and he has been pulling everything back, but in this instance, he let Jana take the quick tap, and she just went straight for space, right in behind the ruck, where the defenders were sort of waiting for Nigel to bring the game back, but he didn't do that. Fends off 3 players, backs herself, and goes all the way with the back-to-back tries for the Otara Scorpions.
Couldn't believe her luck. And let's be blunt, the Richmond Roses D was asleep. And they've paid the price. And suddenly it's gone from 24-8 to 24-12, and the kick to come. Game on. Now these are the moments where the messaging from the coach is important for the Roses. Yes. You're the coach. What are you saying?
Oh, tighten up the defense, definitely. But that wasn't just the defense. That was off the back of a penalty and a quick tap. So the transition between a penalty and getting back on defense is crucial. So turning around and getting ready to defend straight away.
A round of smelling salts, maybe? Tour with the conversion attempt to take this out to 24-14 and cut the gap big time. Ooh, squeezes it inside the left-hand upright, but she gets it. And it's 24-14. The gap's suddenly gone from 20 to 10. How about that? So all the pressure now goes back on the Richmond Roses. How they respond to those 2 quick tries could be the big talking point. They've got their 30th anniversary celebration posters up and the crowd in there screaming up for their women. Now they've got to settle down. Never turn your back. Restart by the Roses. Otara full of beans now. Here comes another big run. Defense onto it this time. Go the short side. That's Sophie Boy looking for a quick play of the ball. Doesn't really get it. Here comes Mangeli, the try scorer. They're onto her this time. They throw 3 defenders at her. But they're already inside the Roses half. Cannot afford to give away a penalty with the way they're going. Davies bounces off 3. Turns. Still going is Hannah. Tor still going there, hanging off. They've got to be careful. Good shot. And Tuiala is stopped. 5 and last for Otara. What do they do? Yes, they'll go for Tor, but she's basically straight down the throat of Tegan Spicer, who is happy to take the tackle and keep on going from her opposite number, Angelo Ropati. Ooh, felt that just a little bit. a tiny bit of a limp.
Yeah, that knee's heavily strapped as well. Could have got a knock to the knee.
They're amping up in defence, though, Otara. They can smell a little bit of blood, but... Oh, look at this run. It's not a bad one from Paulina Morris-Ponga. Oh, look at this player. Lorena Kunwayu has been a standout from the get-go. Now, what have they got? Richmond decide to play a little short ball. Fifth and final, they're still inside their half. They need a good kick. They need a big kick here. Kunwayu goes there. Probably doesn't get the distance she would have required, but I was going to say they've allowed it to bounce, but they don't. And Header, when he picks it up, and gets absolutely monstered by Kunwayu. Kick chase specialist. She's everywhere.
She is. She's in everything.
So Otara, but slow. They're having to get their backs to a bit of work. This is Jello Ropati. Oh, careful. Oh, it was coming. You could see it coming. Cheap penalty. 3-on-3. Spicer on Ropati.
Yeah, Richmond need to tidy up those disciplinary areas. Tidy up the ruck, because they do not want to be allowing Otara back into this game by cheap penalties.
Oh, look at this for a touch finder. Look at that for a touch finder by Shante Toa. They'll start the set 20 out. Well, if you're a Richmond Roses supporter, I'd have the nerves would be jangling just a little bit right now. Matautia looks up, finds Mangele. They hold off on Mangele. Meter front on. They stop her. Ruth Veit over the top. They're 12 out. Tolawonu. They've let Tolawonu go. Tolawonu steps over right, gets close and reaches out. Does she score? Held up. Wow, that was close. Short ball. Finds Fakosilea. She's across the line, as she know. They push her back. Rose's defense is on red alert. Otara. Davis. Drop the ball. Did she drop the ball?
Yep, twice.
Whoo! Release the pressure valve on the Richmond Roses.
Goodness me. The intensity in this game has lifted up another couple of notches in the second half for sure.
Wowzers. You would have sworn with all that possession and the momentum they were going with that the Scorpions were going to score, but you have to give huge credit to that defence. Look how close this was.
So close. And that's twice now. Toluono has just been shy of a try. She's been working hard for one.
Well, I've got to say, Toluono, since coming off the bench, has provided another threat for the Scorpions. That's a good carry by Morris Ponga, getting the Richmond Roses 15 away from their line. Now, simply here, they just want a good set to take the pressure off themselves and a big kick from Kunwayu. Look how Fakosilea gets up and is smiling, just loving it. Now the D's up. Scorpions trying to bite back. It's a slow play. Oh, hang on. Trouble. It looks like she's holding. Oh, I think that might be Leotawa, is it? Oceania, one of the primary threats for Richmond. She's shaking her head, looking not very happy. She's holding that lower leg, like the shin. Ah, look at that. That's Whanelua Hafoka getting ready to come on. Doesn't look good for Oceania Leotawa. Under 27 to play in the championship final. Gap's now 10. It was 20 at one stage. 2 quick tries to Otara at the start of the first half. And the pressure's been put back on the leaders at this point. Doesn't look good for Leotawa, does it?
Be a massive loss for the Roses. Without her, she's been
Big
a lot
loss.
of go forward for the Richmond Roses tonight.
Oh wow, that's no good.
No.
That's no good. Looks like another knee, or is it? Look at this. Is this Tuluono? This is Tuluono going. Oh, that was like a blade of grass, or her own hand getting in the way.
Oh, that's disappointing to see.
So, another twist in this grand final between Richmond and Otara. Well, now we'll see how strong they are. I mean, you said that oh, she's really struggling. You've got a feel for her. You said earlier in the evening that the key difference here was that this Richmond side pretty much is their championship side, whereas there are at least 5 premiership players in the Otara side. So now we'll see how cohesive they can be under pressure.
Yeah, sad to see Tawa going off. Very talented family. Her sister Anji just had a baby, so can't wait for her return to rugby league because she's a gun as well.
Congratulations, Mama.
Yes. Her and her partner Jamal just had a precious little baby.
There's, of course, Ale.
Yep, their brother.
Playing for the Waz.
This is about the ladies.
No, I just threw it in. We were playing Family Connections, not Family Feud. Maybe just commentator feud. Richmond with the ball now. Let's see how they respond without Leotawa. This is Ruth Vai. 10 out from halfway. Last tackle, Kunwayu. No, this time it was Philippa Smith. My apologies. Gets the ball away, and that nicely gobbled up by Lourdes Tuiala. Lourdes Tuiala has been a great sub here, and she's really stiffened up that edge. It could be a real problem for them. Every time she's touched the ball, you just hold your breath just a little bit. Timu trying to get the ball away. Slow play the ball, was looking for a penalty, not going to get it. Matautia just sneaks 5 metres, then tries to get it away. Not going to be allowed to. Tuluonu, they've let her go again. They've got to stop her. First contact was strong from a Paina. Danielle's done a good job. Again, they look up there. There's a gap there. Look out! Look out! Hit a Winnie. Almost walked straight through. Pressure back on. Door. Ball goes nowhere. Someone better be quick. Now, where's the first knock on?
Richmond, by the looks of Nigel signalling.
Well, let's have a look. Has he called Richmond's first knock on? Wait for it. Oh, I can't see there. Dash. So, Otara ball, 10 out. Man, they're going to be careful because that defence opened up pretty quickly.
Did.
On the back of that run from Domovia Hedewini. Here they come. On the run. Tor goes alone. Still going. Strong resistance, but they've got to be careful. They're short on the left-hand side, Richmond. That's where the Scorpions go. Can they track them? Still, balls come loose. He's going to call a knock on. They thought a strip. No. Poor carry by Matautia. I love that Mangele there. Going, keep your head up, keep your head up, keep your head up. Literally pushing your head up. But just subtleties like that, right?
Yeah.
I love that.
Need a captain that's going to keep the players positive after making errors.
Never seen that before, actually. Never seen someone go up and literally put their little tap under the chin and say, come on, keep it up, keep it up. I love it. 24-14. 23 and a half minutes to play in the Championship Grand Final in Wednesday Night League, the last edition for 2024. Next time you'll see the footy, it'll be Grand Final day. They're looking for a a one-on-one strip. She's not going to get it. Tor thinks she can, but you can't do that. You cannot do that under Auckland Rugby League rules. It has to be a clean one-on-one tackle. The player cannot fall off and you can call the strip. So that's very clear and quite different from the NRL rules.
Oh, what's the difference? Not allowed a quick tap on this time.
So it's just a nice solid carry by Richmond. So they're going to have to work hard now, and that's a great carry. Richmond with the ball. Good carries. They're just doing it by the numbers, not mucking around. That was Filippo. Calling for the high shot after a sort of a jump tackle from header winning. They're not going to get it. Well, she felt it though. And that was Hafoka. Kunwayu goes out. Oh, goes out wide. Got a little bit too keen.
The vision was there.
Vision was there, but I just wondered if they're going away from what they've been doing so well. Almost needed the, rather than the cutout, just give it to the next man in, next woman in, and just do it that way. Because they've been doing that so effectively.
Well, they were going through the hands, and we were talking about how good their ball movement was and involving everyone in the team. But yeah, once the pressure's put on, you sort of go away from what was working.
So their defence is working. Now they just need to just remind themselves how well they executed in that first half. Ropati. It's Ruth Vai involved. Whakausilea. They've got to keep control of Monica. Let her get any space and you just read danger. Mangele. There's the other danger. Running and gunning. Tor beats one. Almost beats two. 12 out. Otara are not finished with. Here they come. Mangele looks up. Goes alone. Steps up a right. Waiting. Tuiala. Try. Mangele, Whakusilea, and Lords Tuiala.
Yep, now you can see their premiership players are stepping up, doing the work, and it's benefiting this Otara side. Brilliant team try. Jana Mangele, though, really taking control. Darts out of dummy half, steps, provides a beautiful pass for Tuiala.
Dragged it in nicely too, did she, Chris? A little ball behind her, subtle behind, just dragged it in nicely.
Beautiful setup from her.
Well, if the first half belonged to Rowena Kunwayu as far as the health basics player of the match went, the second half at this point belongs to Jana Mangele. And could make that decision whichever way this game goes and how these players perform. Quite a difficult one. But suddenly it's gone from 20 points down to 6, the gap. 3 tries in the second half to the Otara Scorpions. A game fitting for a finale. 24-18, Tuiala. Lords Tuiala, excuse me, has been a revelation since coming off the bench. It's almost been like the X factor. Captain of the Premier side, and now you can understand why. Lead by example. Tor lines it up. This to get it inside a converted try, the difference. Strikes it. Oh, this might look good. It looks great. The gap is now 4. Richmond 24. Otara 20 in the big one.
What a comeback by the Otara Scorpions. Awesome footy to watch.
Take into account that Richmond have lost Oceania Latawa, who through the middle in that first half was killing them.
Yeah, she was. She was the one that was, creating the momentum for the Richmond Roses. taking a couple of hit-ups per set sometimes, so she's a massive loss for them.
How they respond is everything. Can they force an error on the Otara Scorpions? So a little problem of a kicking tee. Four points the difference, under 20 to play in the grand final, the championship grand final. And the Scorpions want to strike again. Oh, another good run by Fakosilea. Still going. Just come with me, she says. Leaves 3 players in her wake. They've got to be careful. They've been a bit messy in the ruck. The Richmond Rovers, and it's cost them. Oh, that was a tad forward. Hannah Davis. Still going, Hannah Davis. Player down, taking a knock to the head. Another Richmond player beaten up. So they're starting to drop like flies at the moment, the Richmond Roses. We better be careful here. They could run out of subs. Mangeli gets the ball out, finds Toa. So
obstruction, I think.
Otara player has taken out. I think I think it might have been Hannah Davis running through. I wonder. Let's just watch Hannah Davis in the 8.
Yes.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, it was not that close to the play and wouldn't have affected the play so much.
Yeah.
But Richmond will take it.
And Richmond probably need it right now.
They are looking a little deflated. Malamantios needs to get back involved. She's been a bit quiet. Mind you, they've been on the back foot, but she probably needs to get a little bit more involved. She was quite present in that first half. There's Ruth. Oh, lost ball. She's calling a strip. Oh, it's starting to unravel a little bit. Look at Mangeli. She's pumped. So she called a strip. Let's just see if it was a loose carry. Well, actually, I'm not so sure. I'm wondering whether the hands of Domavia Hedawini were in there.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to see from that angle.
Time off. Otara player down this time. Looks like Hannah Davis is being subbed. Got Tiao Maui coming back on for.
Suluono is down.
Well, if you talk about losses, that would be as a bigger loss as Leotawa is. So Whanelua Hafoka is on. That's Tolawano. Is she going to manage to stay on? She's going to walk it off. That's what you do in a grand final, right? Oh, she looks okay. She's smiling. Tough. Hasn't the women's game changed so much?
Oh, has it ever?
Oh, it's almost straight through. That was Matautia. Critical moment now in the grand final. A little over 15 to play, and they give away a cheap penalty, Richmond. Cannot afford to do so. They are all over each other. They are pumped, and it's another big touch. Well, actually, no, mistake.
Dead.
Huge mistake by Tor. Was looking for the big touch finder. Kicked it dead. Would you believe it?
What a wasted opportunity for Otara.
Look at this. You could see what she was trying to achieve, and she almost did it, but look where she put the ball.
Yeah, just a little bit too heavy.
That one was heading down State Highway 1. I wonder how critical that moment will be.
Yeah.
So, they get the drop out. So, let's see what the response is like. Timu walks into a tackle of 2. Matautia looks up. Finds Hedawini. They pass the ball. Here's Toluonu. That ankle, leg, whatever it was, seems okay. Seems to have run it out pretty quickly. Maui goes low, dragged low by Ruth Vaya, her opposite number. Hedewini, waiting. Wants a quick play the ball, as does Mr. Williams. Toa. That's Nive Taulanga. Lords Tuiala finds Toa. Whipping across the line, defence is up, and there's a gap. Huge gap there. Fakosilea through. Is she over? Can she spin and get it down? No, held up again. One tackle left in the set. Hold your breath. Can the Scorpions go ahead here? What do they do? 5 and last. Toa. Will she grub her? They put it in hand. They think they can score with the ball. Oh, gap! Huge gap! And Fa'alonga was in. And the Scorpions level this game up. I do not believe it.
What a game.
I do not believe it. On tackle one, the door opened again.
It's about who wants it the most, and at the moment, the Otara Scorpions are showing just how much they want it. But check out this beautiful ball here by Taulanga.
Try number 2 for Lorna Fa'alonga in the grand final. It's 24-all, the kick to come. Touched even. Look at that.
Yeah, if it wasn't going to be a try, it would have been back to 1. But Taulanga with the vision.
And Fa'alonga with the touchdown.
That draws the game.
24-all.
How good.
How good, you're right. How good has this grand final been? Championship grand final. Not the Steel Shanks. Championship grand final. The second division grand final. Championship grand final. The two veritable opponents, Otara and Richmond. They were leading 24-4 at half-time, Richmond. Haven't got across the line. 4 tries to 0 in the second half to Otara. We're level with the kick to come. Shante Toa. How important will this kick be? Strikes it off. It's sliced off her foot. Did come around, and we're locked up in the grand final. It's 24-all at Mount Smart number 2. All the momentum, all of it, is now in favour of the Otara Scorpions.
What's the rules around going into a draw? I'm not sure what the goal is with that. It's so exciting if it goes into golden point. Extra time. 5
minutes each way if we're locked up at full time. No way that's going to happen. No way that is going to happen. Just the way this game is unfolding. Oh. Another restart for the Richmond Roses. Picked up by Tor. Says, oh, no support. Take it myself. Runs into 3. I cannot see it with the way this is gone, that we will be locked up
Oh, that'd
at
be
full
so
time.
Exciting, though.
Hey, is this not exciting?
It is. It is.
Maui, almost at the halfway on tackle 2. Hedewini. I've got to say, Hedewini's got a lot busier. Mangele. Chopped down low by Livasuli. My apologies, Afamasuli Filippo. Fakosilea. Monstrous tonight for the Otara Scorpions. Mangele. Tula Onu's back on. 5 and last. Let the ball go. We don't want cheap penalties given away. Oh, she was going for the droppy. Drop kick by Toa. Wow. Forgot about that.
I didn't forget about that, but I just wasn't expecting it. But
well, 9 minutes out.
Yeah.
Not a bad call. Now I wonder if that's woken up the Richmond Roses the idea as well. The last time out, Ruth Vo dropped the ball. They didn't get out of their half. They need to get into the opposition half. They need to be, I suppose, I've said this to you many times throughout the season, play some percentage footy. It's a good tackle down low by Kaila Pumatangi Matautia. She's certainly come alive. Hedawini run over. It was Ruth running around. Oh, it's been touched.
That's square.
How this has changed. If you remember in that first half, the completion rate was 92% by Richmond. It's down to 84%. And the possession rate is lifted by the Otara Scorpions 55% there. Excuse me, the completion rate is uplifted up 55%. They were sitting around the 40%. So it obviously has moved away. Now that's a great run. That's a great run by the Roses. Tatupu.
We haven't seen them down in good ball for a very long time, the Richmond Roses.
Oh, wow, that was a brave run by Kamuhemu, who's back on. Now, what is in the Kunwayu? Looks up, finds Smith. Smith holds, grubbers through, comes off a Scorpion. If they could, now, was she taken out? No, she wasn't taken out. Okay, he scored play on. Thought maybe player with no ball would have been taken out. 24 all. What if I spoke too soon about extra time? But we've already seen the intention made by Shante Tor. They will go for this, the single point if they need it. They need to hold the Scorpions down the centre. Mangeli, who's been huge in the second half.
She's definitely stepped up for the Otara Scorpions, and she's been a massive point of difference.
Boa whacked, absolutely whacked. Ball's dropped out, he's playing on no.
Oh, and who other than Kumayu?
Here's the pivotal hit. Front on by Whanalua Afoka. And who was over the back here? Kunwayu. It's quite clear, Mr. Williams. Loose carry. Still alive, 6.5 to play. Now I'm getting nervous. I don't know. Whoever wins this one is certainly deserving of it, because I hate this cliche, but it has been the game of two halves. First half owned by Richmond. Right now, second half to Otara. Now it's Richmond ball. What can they find? Got to not flirt with that touchline too closely. Messi in the play of the ball. Here's Ruth. Oh, sly little pass by Ruth. Smith. She finds Malamatenios. Oh, hit hard by Fa'alongo. 2 tries. She's not getting the quick play of the ball. They're not getting any favours at the moment, Richmond, from referee Williams. They're short, though, on that right side. Now, the left-hand side, when they were going that way in the first half, proved very productive for the Richmond Roses. Will they continue to go that way? No, they swing it to the right-hand side. This is a Piner. Just quietly backs him. 10 out. This is where they had all their luck on the left-hand side. They are short. Step and Kunwayu. Will it make a difference? Spicer, no. 5 and last. They've dribbled one through. Has it been knocked on? No. What's your thought, Crystal? Where's this one going?
Oh,
We're going to extra time?
I don't know why I feel nervous.
Now they've got to slow them down. They've got to keep them down this end. If they want to win a grand final and force the issue, cannot afford a cheap penalty. Spicer quickly gets off. 24 all. Are we going to extra time? Just sense that they've found something a little bit more. Hafoka, front on tackle again. Mangeli. unable to get the ball away. 5 and last, deep in their own territory. A kick is going to be key here for the Otara Scorpions. They need to put pressure on the kicker. Shunte Toa still going, pops the ball back, a little bit of a basketball pass. Comes off the boot of Lords Tuiala, who has been good off the bench. Now they open the field up. Look at, oh, Tuiala. Bang on halfway. What a shot on Ponga. But she gets good play at the ball. Spicer. Tegan gets up. Oh, there's something brewing. You can feel it from the Richmond Roses. That's Solomona Talia. 30 out. Ponga again. Short little run. Dart. 20 out. Is this the Roses' time? Will this cap off their 30th anniversary weekend? Kunwayu, short ball. Spo! Spicer pops it up at the hands of Mangeli. They have to stop her. Last time she did this, she went all the way. Edge of your seat, women's football, the championship grand final for the Auckland Rugby League in 2024. Toloonu. Hedewini, still going Hedewini. Looking to get the ball away. They won't allow her to do it. Thump it to the deck. A little bit extra. We might be going to extra time. Timu, chopped down. Tua. I wonder if they're going to sit for the one. No, they're going to keep it in hand. This is Latu. Oh, Latu! She put Upiner away with one left. Tuiala looking for something. No! Wasn't looking. Was trying to get a flash with a little underflip.
Oh, the desperation. The scrambled defense from Richmond.
2 minutes to play and counting. Are we going to extra time? We just might be. My word. 1 minute and 45 seconds to play. 24 all. After being 24-4 up Richmond, it's 24 all. Now, what's your thoughts here, Coach? What are you wanting as a coach?
Who am I wanting to win?
No. What are you wanting your team to play? If you're Richmond right now, you've got the ball, under 90 seconds to play. What are you wanting?
Oh, well, to get to the back end of the set and get a big kick down. Just got to build pressure in this last couple of minutes. If you're not going to be able to score, got to get the ball down the other end.
Gee, you'd want a good run down that edge that they've had so much room with, but no. Maui stops them. They're running out of tackles. They're going to need a big kick here. They need to set Kunwayu up because she does not have the boot of a Toa. Under 1 minute to play in the championship grand final. Oh, she's gone for the little chip and chase. What have we got? Put a boot to it, someone. Yes! Philippa Smith, keep kicking the damn ball. Sorry, my apologies. 5 and last.
Calm down, Stephen.
Sorry, getting a little carried away. 5 and last. It'll be a chip and chase again, but knocked on. Knocked on. Rose's ball, 12 seconds to play. I think we're going to extra time. No thought of setting the scrum and stopping the clock. We're going to extra time in the championship grand final.
Love it.
5 minutes each way. Oh my goodness. $80 minutes of footy. What do you make of that so far, Crystal?
Oh, what a brilliant game. It was looking like a sure thing in that first half with, the 20-point lead going into half-time, but what a comeback from the Scorpions.
It has been an incredible comeback by the Scorpions, the likes of, well, as you said, their premiership players coming to play. Lords Tuiala off the bench, Tolu Onu off the bench, and Mangeli
Oh, Mangele, she's been magnificent. Been leading the way, but also something that I've noticed about her is the way she keeps her team's head in the game by keeping them positive, which is always, very important, because as soon as someone makes a mistake, if they can't keep their head in the game, they're out. And she's done a great job of that.
So we're getting 5 minutes each way in the grand final. This is a cracking way to finish off the season of Wednesday Night League. Couldn't ask for any better.
Checking my empty coffee cup.
That's why you're so excited. What was that, coffee number 44?
Yeah.
This is the scenario. 24 all at full time in the Championship Grand Final. If we're locked up after the first 10 minutes, there's another 10 minutes and we go to Golden Point. Another 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. 5.5. Mr. Williams is having a bit of a giggle and a bit of a chuckle. So here we go. 24 all. Championship Grand Final. Wednesday, the 24th of July, 2024. Mount Smart number 2. Who's going to walk away with the championship trophy? The Richmond Roses, who led by 20 at half-time? Or the Otara Scorpions? So, first period of extra time in the grand final. And it will be the Otara Scorpions to receive. How tired are these players? Oh! Kunwa Yu's front on. Well, they're up for it. Rowena Kunwa-Yu. Oh, and they've dropped the ball. Kunwa-Yu in amongst it again. Looking for the quick play, doesn't get it. Richmond with a cracking start to extra time. Ponga. Kamuhema waiting. This is Filippo. What a start to extra time. Rowena Kunwa-Yu. This is Hafoka. Been tidy since coming off the bench. Oh, got nowhere to pass to, so him is going to have to go alone. She gets past Fakusilea. Now they're in the res zone. Drop goal goes up. It's short and wide. Good start, poor finish. Now, how do the Otara Scorpions respond? 7 tackle set. It'll be all about defense. Mangele. They want to wrap her up, and they do. Pina, who's been strong, slows her down. Oh, look at some of this defense being thrown at the Otara Scorpions by the Roses. Davis. They've struggled to contain her, and Hannah keeps going. Strong carry on halfway, the Scorpions. Still work to do. They've looked up. They've turned their back. They turned their back on Hedawini. They've done that a number of occasions, and it's cost them. No real markers there on that ball. Fakusilea. 2.5 minutes to play in this first period of extra time. Tor looks up, steps off a right. Gains a good 10. Oh, ball's come free. They're calling a strip. It's called a strip. They're going to go. So, 24 all. They've been handed a gift penalty. So let's just remind you, this is not a winning kick. Well, it could be in the scale of things, but we've still got another half of extra time to play. Yes, I think they got a little bit excited. They thought this might have been a golden point winning kick. Mr. Williams just saying to Yana McGilly, no, still got footy to play, ladies. But, oh, wow, doesn't that hurt? Straight out in front. Toa. Ooh. Squeezes through the left-hand upright. And Otara go ahead in extra time. 26-24. Still another half of extra time to play. Can you imagine being the coach in this game? How would you be going right now, Crystal?
I've been so nervous.
Oh, they haven't stayed behind. They didn't stay behind the kicker. I'd say let the clock run down for the half. He called Tegan Spicer out. Oh, really?
Oh.
Okay. Saying nothing. First period of extra time almost done. There it is. Fakusilea. Oh, runs straight into Apina. Oh, look at Fakusilea. She thought the game was over. As Mr. Williams was saying, what? And he said the first 5 minutes, and she was confused. He made it quite clear to both teams. There are two halves of 5 minutes. If it's equal at the end of the two halves of extra time, they go to golden point. Don't you love this? Confusion all around. And now 2 points. Yana Mangeli has been monstrous in the second half. I'd also throw in Fakusilea as well. Monica Fakusilea. So second period of extra time. If you're the Richmond Roses supporters, you want to try. You don't want 2 points, you want to try. And that clock to run down. If you're a Scorpion supporter, let's just keep the score where it is. Tor, she'll boot this one. She won't want to put it out dead, but she'll give it a hoof, and as she always does. Gives it a hoof. Oh, they've let it go out! No! Massive mistake by the Roses. Great kick.
Beautiful kick. Such a massive disappointment for the Richmond Roses in this instance.
Not done yet.
Not done yet.
So they'll start this set 10 out. A try here could just about seal it for Otara. They finished the regular season top of the table. Will they finish top of the bar? Toa, straight run. Quick play of the ball. They're looking short on the right. They go to the left. Otara, Fakosilea. Well handled. Tension on the bench. Another penalty. Mr. Williams won't let a quick play of the ball here from Hedawini. Here come the Scorpions. This is Taulanga, Nive pushing hard and resisted. Hedawini looks up. Who does she see? Toa herself. Oh, bounces off one. All this is doing is chewing up time for the Scorpions. Hedawini looks up, finds Maui. Oh, grass catches her out. Fokusilea sitting at dummy half. Pops one back out to Mangeli. Oh, it's going nowhere. Now it's alive. Ball goes to the deck. Picked up. This is Fa'alongo. Can she score 3? No. 5 and last. There's plenty of time if they can't complete this set for Richmond to come back. Tor. Now, 20-metre restart. Now, hang on. They're all over here. How about stopping the clock, ref? 2:19 to play. Probably the final chance for the Roses. Oh, shot by Taulanga. How deep can they dig? Spicer steps off that right that's heavily bandaged. Unable to go anywhere. Well wrapped up. Timu over the top. And fair enough, the penalty. You'd be tempted to put her in the bin, wouldn't you? Professional foul at this time of the game. Never mind. 1:44 to play. They need a decent kick here. So they'll start 10 out from halfway, the Richmond Roses. 1:34 and counting. 90 seconds to play in the grand final. Suli. Still going, Neva. Still going. They need a quick play, though. Need a quick play. Touchy gets in there, says play the ball. Strong run. Guess who? Kunwai Yu. A little over 60 seconds to play. Oh, shot! Fakosilea. And Shontan Toa. Here they come, Philippa Smith. They're going wide. Yes, they are. Here she goes. Oh, she kicks it. Knock on. They need a quick set of the scrum here. The clock's ticking. 38 seconds to play. What are they doing? They're running out of time. Set the scrum, ladies. 25 seconds and counting. Mr. Williams, you can call the clock off when they set the scrum. My goodness. 13 seconds to play. What happens? One more chance. Here we go. Smith kicks through, knocked on, picked up by Otara. And that'll be it. And still going, Fakosilea. Otara win by 2. They win the championship grand final to finish off Wednesday Night League 26-24 after trailing 24-4 at half-time. They pile on 4 tries. And the Health Basics player of the match goes to Yana Mangeli for Otara. She was monstrous in that second half. You could have given it to any of them, really, particularly Fakosilea, but it's Yana Mangeli who is your Health Basics player of the match. I still have to question why he didn't call time off when the scrum was set. He gave Richmond no time. But that's the result. And Otara, who finished top of the pile at the end of the regular season, the championship, win the grand final. Stay with us. We'll get post-game reaction and the championship trophy after this.
Hustle, tempo,
Uso,
mate.
tell off of Vinaka Saipe.
It's 7th season. When are you sending the money over?
Don't worry about it. It's sent through ClickX. It's fast and easy.
But how fast will the money get here?
Oh, heckers, mate. It's like this fast.
Hurry up, man. Hurry up. oh, sorry. We'll buy that TV.
ClickX for super fast, easy money transfers to Tonga, Samoa, Fiji, Vanuatu, Cook Islands, and Papua New Guinea. Go to clickx.com now.
Introducing Curo by Downlights, exclusively at Briscoe's, where luxury meets purpose. At Downlights, we believe in the power of diversity, equity and inclusivity. That's why we're proud to employ industrious young adults with Down syndrome and learning disabilities. With every Downlights candle or Briscoe's Curo home fragrance purchase, you are supporting meaningful employment opportunities for young disabled New Zealanders. Briscoe's proudly supports Downlights.
Tasman FX are the trusted global payment specialists in Australia and New Zealand, offering a streamlined, cost-effective and simplified approach to global payments and FX. Our experienced consultants will tailor your foreign exchange to best suit your needs, with highly competitive exchange rates and outstanding customer service across a broad range of foreign exchange services. Take the stress out of FX with Tasman Foreign Exchange. Visit tasmanfx.com for more information.
Full time in the 2024 Women's Championship final, and your champions are Otara with a 26-24 victory after the 2 periods of extra time. They trailed by 24-4 at the split. They were down by 20, then came home with 4 tries, and then that penalty in the first period of extra time for a 26-24 result. They didn't have all the possession hardly any day of the week. Their completion rate was worse than the Roses. But it didn't matter. In the end, it's all about the points. And that was the most important thing. Let's go downstairs. We have the Otara skipper, who is also our Health Basics player of the match.
Well, firstly, Jana, congratulations on a dominant performance from yourself and from the ladies. I have to ask, what was the halftime message from Coach Lewis for you guys to come out in that second half with the intent that you did?
He just, our coach just told us basically just attack the middle. Just pretty much just attack the middle and then strike out to the left side. And we actually did that. And yeah, that's how we got our scores today. And yeah.
And what was going through your head in the moments? You made a couple of breaks, got a try yourself. What was going through your head in those moments?
Get a try. Just get a try. Do it from my hood, you know. That's where I was born and raised, so yeah, Otara hard.
I'm proud of you because I'm from South as well, but I have to ask as well, you guys were, down by 20 points and then you guys came out firing in that second half. How proud are you of your ladies being the captain?
I'm actually proud, all the training has all paid off, and you know, we did our off training as well, doing our 4K, 5K run, and like it's all paid off, and yeah, I'm actually really proud of them. So yeah.
Wow, go and enjoy the celebration, Jana. You deserve it.
Thank you.
Yanga Mangele, our Health Basics player of the match, also the skipper of the champion Otara Scorpions. Love that moment when she talks. The first thing she thinks about is where she's come from and playing for the Otara suburb of Otara. Otara hard. What a great line. Let's now get the thoughts of the opposing skipper.
Well, unlucky on the result. What a brilliant game of rugby league from both sides. You guys were leading by 20 points at halftime. What do you think happened in the second half? What did you guys go away from that was working in that first half?
I think we went away from our game plan. We got too complacent in the game, and you know, we just relaxed a little bit, and we just needed to pick it up another notch, like play another 110% out there. Eh?
Well, you've been a legend of our game for a very long time, and you guys recently had your 30-year anniversary. What does that mean to yourself and the Richmond club?
It's been great having the birthday, like the anniversary, and just having all the old girls back in. Just sharing the moments with our young ones. So, you know, this is my last time playing, and so it was good to lead our team today, even though we didn't get the win, but I was proud of the girls today.
And saying that, being your last game, reflecting back, what have been some of the highlights for you as the captain of the side in your last year of rugby league?
Well, the highlights would probably be the girls growing in the game. Some of them are brand new to league, so just watching them every game stepping up and learning new things every game, it's been like a really good thing for us.
Well, I have to say from myself, thank you for your service to our game. You've been amazing over the years, from when I was playing to now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Richmond Roses skipper Ruth Vai, a true legend of the Richmond club, and unable to put that cherry on top with the win in the championship trophy. But those are the smiles that say it all. And look at that, Yana Mangele just giving final thoughts about what it's meant to finish the regular season on top of the table and then take it all the way to extra time and dig that deep that you can win the grand final. Championship trophy not too far away. Let's take a look at what is happening this weekend in the world of Auckland Rugby League. All men's games of the Fox at 2:30 kickoff. Leopards face the Bulldogs. It's the Seagulls Saints, Hornets Scorpions, Pirates Vikings, and the big game, championship aspirations and playoff aspirations, Lions against the Magpies. In the Sharman Cup, Hawks Panthers, Greyhounds get the win by default from Tuakau, Tigers Pythons, Raiders Jaguars, and the Ponies against the Manorewa Marlins. And in the Steel Shanks Women's Premiership, this is going to be a cracker. Tani Wharau against the Richmond Roses, Scorpions Lionesses, and the Jaguars against the Howard Hornets, and Crystals Papakura Seagulls get the bye. They get the 2 points, and they should go pretty close. They should go pretty close to playing Premiership. Well, they're going to play Premiership footy, but that number one spot, and there are the Championship Otara Scorpions as they make their way over to presentation. We must, for the final time on Wednesday night, thank that village that helps us bring this magnificent rugby league from the Steel Shanks Premiership and the Fox Memorial Premiership to you. The likes of the Stream Shop, and my thanks too on behalf of Crystal and Anthony Gelling to Dan and the team from Stream Shop. We did such a magnificent job, and they've really stepped it up this year. It's been a cracking heap of fun too. Dynasty Sport, Heart Sport, who gave away $5,000 worth of gear tonight, $500 to a single individual and $4,500 to a team. Hayden and Rollitt, Vibe, Aotearoa's newest carbonated health drink, and of course Steeden, as the Otara Scorpions and the Richmond Roses salute the crowd and the fans, because the fans are what make the game. And if you forget the fans, then you're not doing your job. The Otara Scorpions are your champions, and there is the championship trophy. Just a reminder, finals weekend in the Steel Shanks and the Fox Memorial Premiership. There's Jello himself, Anthony Gelling, been in commentary with us all season long as well. Championship final recipients will be Otara, Steel Shanks and Fox final weekend. August 17 at Go Media Stadium, Mount Smart, the big field. That's where it's going to be. And of course, a week later will be the Auckland Rugby League Awards. Ruth Vi just thanking her supporters.
Even though we don't get the win for you guys, we fought hard. We didn't only do win. You know, to the end, we fought right to the last minute. So I'm proud of our girls. I'm proud of my team, and you guys should be proud of yourselves too. So 3 cheers, 5 supporters. Hip, 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 hip. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 runners-up, Richmond. And now on to our champions. Can I please have some words from the Otara captain?
I'd like to thank our supporters for coming out tonight, especially Richmond as well. Give us a good game and be proud of yourself. You guys did that. To ARL, thank you for giving us the opportunity to play on this field as their championship team. To my girls, you did it. All their hard work off the field and on the field all paid off, and you should be proud of yourself. You made a really good work. You made it.
Now, just a few words
It's from Yana Mangeli. And this is Letitia Taylor, who is the head of Women's Rugby League and College Rugby League, who will present the championship trophy.
The buy-in from these ladies that want to play week in, week out. So at the end of this year, we've had an extra 100 ladies take the field this year. So it's really, really awesome to see, and it just shows the depth that we have this performance tonight. How good was it? So it's really exciting for the future here. Before we present our trophy to our winning team, our MVP of the final is Jana.
Yeah, so Jana's going to get the game ball and some more giveaways that we got back there. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 championship winners, Otara.
And there it is. There are your champions in 2024 in the championship, the Otara Scorpions. Crystal Roder has come back. Final thoughts on the season of Wednesday Night League and this match, Crystal?
Oh, just proud of the women's game and where it's heading. You know, the championship side and the level that they're playing at in the grand final. What a great display of footy from both sides.
And on behalf of the team, I've had a wonderful time having some fun with you, because it's been fun, been a bit crazy, but the footy hasn't let us down, and that's the most important thing.
That is the most important thing.
All right, the next time you'll see Crystal, and here Crystal will be in the grand final weekend. Well, unless, of course, Papakura are there. We might not see you because you'll be coaching a championship team. Who knows? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Championship day for the Fox and the Steel Shanks, August 17, Go Media Mount Smart Stadium. But on behalf of myself, Crystal, Jello, and all the team from Stream Shop, that's it. We're done with Wednesday Night League. We'll see you back in 2025.